You want it? Okay. You. Okay. So back. Where were we? I don't know. Anyway. Mr. Eyebrows. I don't know why we called him that. Tachanka Town Hall. Pretty generic. It's just a town hall. This isn't the actual town hall. This is a town hall in the town. This used to be beds, but they kept sleeping here. I built this in the first night as well. Oh shit. Who lives here? No one. I think someone lives down here. Maybe not. Nope. Okay. So this is Tachanka Town. This is basically the base of our operations. It's just a sign. Welcome to Tachanka Town. Yeah. So this is the Tachanka Town path. That's the docks. We'll get to the dragon later. This is the church. This plays a big role in this world. I built this. Donations. There's garbage in there. Flint is our holy substance. This matters. Get back to the path. Campfire. Big fuck off watchtower. James built this. I think who's up here? No one, I don't think actually. It's a bit poo. I wouldn't tell him that. Back down. So these are. Oh, what's this? More campfires. These are the paths for the world. Giant fuck off villager I built from Blackstone. Are the dogs up here? This is the Bloods. And then I'll just quickly fly over here. These are perfectly lined up, coordinates-wise. Big villager made out of quartz. These are the crypts. So we'll get into the main base now. This is the main base. Not very surprisingly, it's big and ominous. So I'll describe the history of this place. All survival. I can't stress this. We spent so much time in this world. So, so this is the original main base. It just used to be here. This used to be a mountain. We spent an entire day flattening it, and then give a bit of a giveaway that this isn't natural. So this is natural. This is natural. This is natural. That's not natural. That's a lot of dirt. So we'll start over here. This was my first house. So this is Epstein's temple. This is when Epstein was like coming out, so we built a temple. This was for people to sleep in if they weren't a part of the world. This was the to-do list that was very early on. This wasn't anyone's base at any point, but we just renovated it out. Yeah. This was someone's base for a while. It was very small. How gay. And this was someone's base as well. This was Alex's base. We ransacked it because he left. It was okay. We all had a nation. Mine was Germany. Back up here. So James's base. Pretty boring. Storeroom. Used to be secret, isn't? Keeps all of the spare armor. So this is his first base and only base. This is Dog Gorlock, the Destroyer of Worlds. I don't think he actually ever used any of these floors, but he lives in a giant penis. Off to my base, my first base at least. My horses. Law and Order. I don't know why. I don't live here anymore. I moved out a while ago. This is the House of Commons. This is the House of Parliament. Conservative, UKIP, Liberal Democrats, Labour. We've got Jeremy Corbyn, Maggie Thatcher, Nigel Farage, Nick Clegg. Who the fuck is Nick Clegg? I don't know. We had a couple court cases here. Up to the top of the Twin Towers. They're connected because it saved materials and lightning rods up here. It didn't really do much. I put that there. I don't know why. Anyway, so that was my first base. Getting into our first storage room was this. Storage room. Fill bottom to top. Take top to bottom. Caleb. That was Caleb. Dirt. Dirt we got. Yeah, we ran out a lot by the end. We used everything. This is our first storage room. Oh, hello. Quartz room. We never used it, but we had it. Potion and enchanting room. We used this a fair amount. Gunpowder. We had like recipes and stuff. Utility and nether room. Nether portal. I'll get onto the nether portals later. This is the map room. This was I mainly did this. It was just maps of the base as time went on. That's the newest one, I think. Yeah, 2024. I updated it once a week for 3 weeks and then gave up. Viewing room. Oh, okay, we'll ignore that for now. This is Caleb's base. We don't like him, so who cares? He had a lot of chickens. He never told anyone why. Don't know why that's there, but it is. I don't know why we have this, but we do. Again, all survival. Why did we do this? None of us know. Yeah, but after Caleb moved out, we just kind of put a big. I think this is a mine shaft. Yeah, it's a mine shaft. I know there's also very sneaky behavior showing off my Minecraft world, but it's a cool Minecraft world, so I don't care. That's Caleb's base. The sign that said proof of stupidity. This is law. There's a lot of law to this world. I'm not just saying that. We have a Bible. We'll get to that. So this joined up to here. We used to have some llamas hanging here, but they died. So this is proof. This is concrete proof that Caleb Wilkinson. Oh my God, yeah. AKA Big Gorilla 16 is a spacker as thinking Joseph Stalin is a footballer, not a ruthless dictator. He thought that he played football. We referenced Joseph Stalin. He said, "Who's that?" He went, "Is he a footballer?" He didn't know who Princess Diana was, tarnishing her image, and her failed Tokyo Drift. This monument will be here forever. Killing the llamas will have you kicked off the world. Executed. He killed the llamas, basically. He didn't get kicked off. He should have done. That's the entrance to his base. This is the super smelters that I built. Very proud of these, actually. Excellent smelters. I think I built 2 of them. Are these ones smokers? No, these are blast furnaces. This side is just regular furnaces. Are these smokers, actually? Yeah, they're just regular furnaces. These are the docks. Now, Alex and James built these very early on for no fucking reason, as no one takes boats. Yeah, it's it. It's just some docks. No one uses them ever. Like no one ever used them. It kind of became a joke that no one ever used them. What else we got? This is a grave. Burning bodies, my driller. Oh yeah. Oh right. So basically, Ben Smith was one of the people that played in this world, and Ben's one of the most weird people ever, but we fucking love him. And he was out with his mates really late at night, and his mum rang him and went, "Where are you?" And he went, "Top of Flat Slane." And she went, "Why?" And he answered to his mum, "Burying bodies, my driller." So he put that in a grave. I don't know why. Sugarcane farm, wheat farm, something farm, sweet berries, melons, charcoal factory, chicken farm, bamboo farm. I think there's a fox in that hole. Is it dead? It is dead, yeah. Okay. Um, uh, that one never really worked very well. This was a barn that Alex was obsessed with building for some reason. Who's this? Doesn't have a name. Fair enough. We used to have something in here. I think it was sheep. Uh, Netherroot, whatever it is, Neverwarts. Um, Pornhub. This was Emerson McConnell Shag House. Emerson was one of our mates, kind of. This is our villager trading area that we kept all of our villagers. Um, Here they are. Yeah. Anyway, we didn't really use it that much. When we got the books that we wanted, we stopped. There's pools of water everywhere. Can we use tridents and elytras? That's our beacon. Oh, this is a bit of law. We're getting onto the law section now. I'll do these last actually, like just after this bit. This was a failed iron farm. They were all failed. I never built a good one. This is a hit directly to bedrock. It's a whole chunk that we dug out to bedrock. Don't know why. Didn't take nearly as long as any of us thought it would, to be honest. Mm. This is a beef farm by my design. You breed these cows up here, and then the small ones go through these water channels and get spat out here, and you kill them. This was mine as well. This was my sugarcane farm, at least an automatic one. Worked pretty well. Is it open at the top? Oh, I can hear you saying no. So, sugarcane farm. Okay, let's get on to some law, right? So this is our graveyard. Rosa Parks. So this was a sheep that we had. Nah, because she said nah to moving. Joseph Stalin, Stalingrad United, football. Caleb's Flint and Steel, he loved that Flint. Oh my God, Peter. Peter was the first chicken that started that massive chicken farm. A son, father, brother, uncle, granddad, and great shagger. James Murray, the sheep, we had a sheep called James Murray, he died. 9/11 falling dog, he fell off the top. The Mutton Massacre, that's when all the sheep died. Joe Whitfield Fox, he was one of our mates. Alex's dog, natural causes, not Oliver. I killed his dog. And then this is the chicken holocaust. KFC got mad of Chickler, the leader of the Frizy party. We had a big chicken farm. This is the town hall. This is the Bibel. So this is important. I'm going to read this. Okay, this is our Bible, our holy book. The beginning. We spawned in a spruce forest. The abandoned portal was robbed by an unnamed fat sinner, and the sacred place to Town, the disciples, Caleb, Ollie B, Ollie T, Ben, and James, starved the Tachankians of their beds and created the swastika of slumber to present their faith to the almighty Tachanka, their one true belief. The disciples thought long and hard for such a beautiful place, but settled on the one name that struck them the most, the name of their Lord, Tachanka. Chapter 2, the Tachankian Massacre. The disciple James sinned in the eyes of Tachanka alongside the blinded Andrew and Aidan. James slaughtered the Tachankians alongside the blinded member Andrew. The bloodshed stained the holy soil and the sharpened blade within James's hand. Andrew murdered the disciple Caleb in cold blood, snatching his map, resulting in the Battle of the Flint. The Battle of the Flint. After the tragic execution of Caleb, Tachanka town fell eerily silent. Meanwhile, Tachanka sent Caleb on a mission after his resurrection to obtain the sacred item Flint. Along Caleb's return to Tachanka town, he obtained Flint. He built the pumpkin tower to express his point across the ghost town, which was once thriving. He stepped off the edge and committed suicide, sacrificing himself for the better of Tachanka town, ending the battle and bringing peace to the sacred land. Home. The disciples left Town, leaving the blinded behind. James and Ollie B found the land of opportunity and their new home. Caleb, on his own adventure, started tunneling to the soon-to-be the disciples' base, while Ollie B built the Twin Towers, Ollie T built a floating island, James built Ben's Dick, Ben built his goblin hut, and Caleb carved his broke back cave. After the building, Ollie B and James carved out the mountain, starting the compound. Soon after, the griefing begun. The griefing. The disciple Ben started his travel across the unknown lands towards Andrew's base, flint and steel in hand. He set the base ablaze, brightening the tarnished land in the night sky. He also lit a temple on fire containing a pink sheep named Sakuna. In its own stupidity, Sheep killed itself, but Andrew didn't believe a word of it. He stormed to Ben's goblin hut and poured lava over it, destroying the inside. After Andrew returned to the base, he moved away. How many more pages is there? Oh, there is 23. The advancement. As Andrew's location still lies unknown, the disciples started rushing towards the top status and most powerful netherite hidden deep in the twisted hell known as the Nether. A bastion discovered deep in the land by James. He searched in the cracked walls and chest until he found the upgrade. The disciples went on an endless work spree to duplicate the discovery. Andrew found the upgrade peacefully laying in a chest and duplicated it for himself, leaving one. The disciples worked vigorously to get their well-deserved armor. They gained villagers and enlisted them in the trade hall. Many inhumane experiments took place in that place, but were forgiven by Tachanka by curing all villagers after gaining all needed enchantments. The disciples focused on the dragon after James and Caleb discovered the remains of a stronghold under base with a portal patiently waiting to activate. The dragon. The disciples collected the Eyes of Ender and teamed up with the blinded to kill the dragon. They all picked up their decorated shields and their sacred tools. As the portal got filled, it stared back at the hesitated team as they jumped into the abyss. An obsidian platform caught them all, and all rushed for the target as they all seized their end stone. The cacophony of explosions and arrows echoed throughout, but a blinded member got killed by the dragon, losing his axe and armor. I have got to say, I read this to my English tutor at the time. She thought it was very impressive. The remaining member of the blinded fought alongside the disciples who had Tachanka and their faith to keep the morale up. Hitting the final blow, the dragon fell and the end became silent with it. The disciples and the blinded went their separate ways. The disciples took the egg as a trophy and hid it away from civilization, putting balance to the end and overworld, while the nether remained corrupt. The wall. The disciples needed a fence to protect their home and overlook Tachanka Town, and they agreed on a castle wall around the compound. So they dug a chunk out and collected thousands of stone blocks and deep plate to build it. They spent 3 endless days building the wall and finally completed it, now standing over Tachanka Town and protecting their holy land. The repair of Tachanka Town. James had to repay Tachanka Town after the massacre on the innocent Tachankians, so he gathered his work tools and put them to work, building a path from base to the ruined town. He gathered logs and repaired the farm, repaired the roofs, and filled the once dark past with light. The bloodshed was forgave by Lord Tachanka and removed his sins. The once pillaged land was now freed from the chains of the blinded and could run like before, remembering all the sacrifices made. So that's the end of the Bibel, the law, basically. So yeah, the wall. It's pretty cool. Took 3 days. Not too bad actually. Like in real life days. These would be trees here, but they were ugly. Moving on swiftly. This is a gun. Bridge. This is another portal that I built. I'll do the different dimensions last because there isn't that many in them, but the stuff to show. Another big penis. Don't remember why. I'll show you my new base, and then I'll show you the dragon because the dragon's pretty cool. That is the opening to the tunnels. There's chests everywhere. This is my newest base. Yeah, pretty cool. Bed, crap, access to the tunnels, hall. So I could just like try it out. Pretty boring, but I liked it. It was cool. This is the bunker. This is when we started getting bored and building random stuff. It's just a bunch of rooms. I'm not going to go through all of it. It's really boring. Over here is that's a sort of sticker. Over here is the biggest money maker of the whole world. This was an XP farm by my design that produced XP and gold and a lot of it. I'm not going to explain how it works, but essentially, nether portals get broke over and over and over again. This was unreal. We were so proud. This was when it was just me and James. So, rotten flesh, gold. So rotten flesh goes in the first chest. And then it's gold ingots, gold nuggets. So this is just the behind the scenes of the sorting mechanism. That's pretty simple. And then this is where this is garbage, isn't it? My ender chest. Random stuff. My favourite part about this whole fucking design was James's idea. So the only thing that doesn't stack is the swords. So we built a thing where swords come through here, they get dispensed out into there's water down there. They go through this river and then into the backs of these furnaces, and they get smelted into gold nuggets. So we use the swords as well. That's that. I'll show you the dragon, and then we'll go to the nether and the end. I know this is a lot. I apologize if you're bored, but I don't know. It's cool, and it's also very sad. So fuck you. I've also probably forgot stuff because there's a lot. Uh, Coloured wool. The dragon. So James built this. I'll admit he's a better builder than me. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. How cool is that? This is our museum. It's not very big. I did the interior work. I did this. I'm proud of this. And then this is the main hall. This was the rebuilding of the swastika of slumber. Unused room with the flowers. They're boring. Our dragon egg and the first emerald ore we ever found. We didn't finish filling it in, but pretty cool in here. Let's go to the nether. So this is our nether fortress. Well, nether tunnels. So obviously, I'm sure you know, 1 block in the nether is 7 blocks in the overworld. So that's the forest portal. Which one's this? This is my base, isn't it? Yeah, this is my base. I built this. I'm proud of this. I don't remember what this one was. I think it got destroyed by a creeper for a little bit. Yeah, it still is. I don't know which one that is. I think that's the gold farm. What's down here? Oh, this is just the main room, isn't it? This is like the main portal base. Main base portal. I mean. Which one's this? End portal. Oh, and then I'll take it at the end. I'll come back and I'll show you the creeper farm that we built. So there isn't much to show on the end. Pretty basic. We got rid of some of the towers. This was, I'll just take it at this, honest. This is the only interesting part. This is the Enderman farm that I built. Works pretty well, if I remember. How many Ender pearls do we get from this? It works alright. I didn't die building it, surprisingly. Back here? Oh, shit, okay. Show you the creeper farm. The creeper farm was the last thing that we ever built properly. It took a very long time. Creeper farms are not easy to build, and I don't have the fucking foggiest of how we used to get there. I think it's down here. That's how you get up. I remember it went this way. Is that it? There it is. So this is the portal to our creeper farm. The creeper farms need to be above water. It doesn't work because a creeper blew up in it, and we were like, "We're not that arsed, just leave it." Where is you? There it is. So this is our creeper farm. You're just a light truck here most of the time. You look so thrilled. Uh, yeah. Oh, I might have repaired it. Does it work? Oh, maybe it does. So it's not actually self-explanatory. I don't know why I lied. It takes so long because of this. Um, these are buttons and up. Oh shit! Where are torches? So these are individual trapdoors with holes in them, and there is also trapdoors between them. And this is the funnel system that takes them to the killing chamber with the trident that I've just picked up. But to create more than I don't even know how to do it. So that's a blender essentially. The trident still hits them when they're in there, so it kills them. Uh, yeah, and then this is a big fucking thing that stops them from spawning on top. Uh, yeah, I'll be asked how the fuck do I? Oh well, that was kind of embarrassing. Where the fuck is land? There it is. I don't think I've missed anything. I think that's it. Maybe. Is it? Should do the end. Should do that. All the farms, all the compounds. Is that everything? I think it is. I know I stressed this well being pretty big. It's not as big as I remember it being, to be honest, but there's a fair amount of stuff. Um, yeah, I'll just look through, see if I've got anything. I think I have. I think that's everything. Oh, that's just a fish hut that we built. Yeah, that's everything.